I have had the ISN D10 for a couple of months, I believe, and the ISN H40 for a couple of weeks. Now, I have burned both these earphones for at least 100 hours, and let me tell you about these earphones. The D10 has a single dynamic driver dynamic driver, that is a 9 mm driver with a 16 ohm impedance and 100 dB sensitivity. Both these earphones are fairly loud. I do not find them lacking with loudness at all, but the H40 has three BA drivers, one dynamic driver, and the dynamic driver is 9.2 mm. It says 105 dB, but I really did not felt that there is a big difference when it comes to loudness. What I felt is not exactly good with the H40 is the sound quality. Really, these are priced fairly closely. This is priced at $195. Three BA drivers and a dynamic driver for $195, and a single dynamic driver for $175. That's kind of weird, but let me tell you what is wrong with the ISN H40. H40 has been a very popular earphone. People are liking it a lot, but there are some problems with the H40 as I discovered. Now, one of the most common complaint people have is the size, but no, I did not find the size to be a problem with me. I found it to be fairly reasonably acceptable. It is good, it is not bad at all. uh, it's not that you cannot fit it inside your ear, but the problem is with the sound, not with anything else. I really found this to be a weird sounding earphone. Yeah, I have had experience with a lot of earphones, and I can tell you that this one sounds fairly odd. It's nothing new for a hybrid earphones to sound to have a signature which is V-shaped, but the problem with the H40 is with the stage. It is very tall, fairly wide, but the depth is dearly missing with the H40. If you have the budget, believe me, you should go for something better. If you can extend your budget to $300, go for Duno DK2001. That's one of the best hybrid earphone you can get for under $300. Now let's start with bass. This one has deeper bass, much deeper than the H40. It has depth and is more voluminous too. If you are buying H40 for the bass power, believe me, the D10 will satisfy you much more than the H40. D10 is excellent when it comes to bass notes. It's thumpy, it's not slow, it has more air, and it has the authority which the H40 kind of lacks. Now, moving on to the mid range, I really found the H40 to be drowning the vocals. It's good. I will not say it's bad, but it's kind of not really good with forwardness. The details are good. There is no doubt about that. Both have very good tonality, but I found the D10 to be slightly more accurate with tonality. This is good. This is good, not bad. But let me tell you what is better. The Spring 2 is better when it comes to mid-range emphasis, vocals, tonality, much more dynamic placement of instruments. It is much more evolved when it comes to vocal presentation. The timbre is much more natural, it feels more organic, and it is, in my opinion, the best earphone you can get for under $200. It has very good bass too. It's not that it lacks bass, it has excellent bass, but the mid range is just marvelous. Very good. If you do not like forward mid range, it has very good treble energy, treble details too. Let's move on to this. Let's stick with this. Let's not get to the Spring 2. We'll get to the Spring 2 later. This is about the ISN earphones, as you guys can see. This one slightly lacks with treble. I'll not say that this is excellent with treble, but it does not miss out on details. It just that it does not have any kind of emphasis and slightly smoother when it comes to notes sharpness. It's not very sharp, it's not very tingly or contrasty, but it does get the work done. It does not have any kind of problems with details or anything. It just that it does not have that kind of depth to the notes. It just does not bite. Now the H40 is very good with bite, very good contrast and details. Now mind you, this is not a bad earphone. It's just that it sounds weird. The stage is very weird. It feels like you are wearing the stage on your head. The stage has presence over your ear, less presence under your ear, and does not have that kind of depth to it. The dimension feels very odd, but if you look at the frequency response of it, it is very good. Bass is nice, vocals are as they are supposed to be, and the treble is very good to be precise. But due to the stage, it sounds weird, and there isn't any wow factor here. Does it wow me? No, not at all. It does not have any standout feature to the sound quality. Nothing at all. This one has excellent bass, excellent bass. The Spring 2 has very good mid-range, excellent mid-range for under $200. These have the best mid-range, very good tonality, the timbre is very natural, and the stage is bigger than both these earphones, much more rounded. The Spring 2 is very good with mid-range and stage presentation. Now H40 does not have anything that wows me. The Penon Orb has excellent tonality, slightly deeper sub bass. The treble is on the smoother side, but that too doesn't lack any details or something. It just is slightly on the slower and slightly on the dull side, but that does not take any points away from it. It just has more spark and contrast to it. It does not make it anything special here. It does not have anything special. If the stage was good, I would have said that yeah, go for the H40. It is the best generalist in the market available, but thanks to the weird stage, it kind of feels odd, out of place. It really throws me off. I really do not feel that I can have it longer. Those who are inexperienced, those do not have a lot of experience how an $200 earphone sounds, they might feel that yeah, this is okay, this is very good and shit and stuff. But no, this is not the best earphone you can get for under $200. There are very good options here. You can get the Spring 2, my favorite. Then the ISN D10 too. If you like bass, go for the D10. If you like treble, go for DS3. This one is not very recommendable by me. The H40 is not a very recommendable earphone. I do not recommend H40 to most of the people. If you want to try have a go at it, see if you like it. But to me, this is not exactly very recommendable. For $200 you can get much better balance, much better stage size, similar amount of details. Now Spring 2 is not lacking with details at all. Both these earphones are fairly similar with amount of details. I'll not put it over this. Just because it has 3 BA drivers, it does not mean it sounds better. The Spring 2 priced at $170, which went down to $140, is excellent with details too. The instruments are very transparent. This is just okay type earphone to me. I really do not found this to be wowing me. If you want to go for it, do have a second thought. Do explore other options. I do not recommend the H40 at this point of time. So that's it. If you disagree with me, I'm totally okay with it. Let's agree to disagree. I do not like the H40. It's not exactly recommendable by me. If you have any questions, if you would like to know more about it, do fire me a comment, and I'll answer them. If you are asking something, I'll answer them. If you have anything else, I'll read them. If I feel like I should respond, I'll respond. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy. If you have any questions, fire in. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.